For newcomers who are just beginning their journey in English, taking a reading or a math test in English right away really isn't going to tell you much about their knowledge of language arts or math. It's going to tell you that they really don't understand the test questions yet. As far as what do those first stages look like? If you look at the PLDs for WIDA, those are generally, or those are descriptions of the end of a level. So for newcomers, what does it look like before that? Well, they come, or the students come in, and they're in what the research community calls the silent period. There are, different opinions around the use of that term, but there's a reluctant use of, in our case, English. If anybody's been in a world language course before and your first experience, having to speak to your teacher, maybe for a test, there's some anxiety there. There's some affective variables. You may not have wanted to talk in front of your friends because the confidence just wasn't there. The good news about the silent period is it can be relatively quick, depending on personality and how we work with the students in that level. We don't want to force it, but we want to build confidence. We want to give them words. We want to use repetition. Immediately after the silent period, it's generally memorized chunks of language. This is language that we give to them, things that they hear all day. They hear frequently, common words, daily interactions in class and experiences in class. 9 times out of 10, the first words that the students are using are meant to convey like a need, a survival situation, like needing to go to the bathroom or some water, or that there's a challenge. But those are generally the first, and you never know when a student's ready to come out of the silent period. I had a first grader who seemed like she was in the silent period for 4 or 5 months, and we were wondering what's going on. Nobody takes this long to to speak before. And we were walking out to the bus one day, and she just darts back inside, and I'm like, "Where are you going?" And she turned around and said, "I got to go to the bathroom." Yeah, full sentence, just like that. So you never really know. With the students who are coming out of this, the affective side of that is very real. The confidence, the self-esteem, the fear of embarrassment, things like that really matter. So it's up to us to build them up, and help them feel like they're in a safe space to try to use the language that they have.